Ladies and gentlemen, let me get our guest speaker up here. I'm so excited about having him. But anyway, with that said, this young man is a regional vice president and probably the youngest SVP in all of ACN. I have so much respect for him. He's built his business not once, but twice, and he's continually pouring into people. He's continually leading by example. I mean, think about it, 30 years old, what he's done in the last 10 years to grow his business as our regional vice president, Platinum, and growing it and growing it and growing it. He's giving you guys techniques and tips. You got to implement what you learn on these calls. Otherwise, it's just vanity. Without further ado, can we give a warm welcome to end the year on Wednesdays? Can we give Mr. Shakeel Cooper a warm welcome, everybody? Thank you, Mr. Cooper.
Thank you. I'm excited to be back on this call. I want to say happy holidays to everyone. It's always good to end the year off with a bang. I'm always excited. I feel like we've been doing this since COVID started. So it's almost 4 years. I remember like yesterday. But it's always good to get on a call just to share information and knowledge that's been able to help me become successful over the past 10 years. I'm nobody super special. All I do is just work. Very consistent at anything that I do. But I just want to have a conversation with you guys today. I don't have no slides or anything like that. You guys got a lot of that this year. But today is just more about a conversation. And the reason why I just want to have a conversation, because sometimes that's all you need. And for me, it's just having goals, knowing where you want to go in life. If you're on this call today, there's no secret formula or anything special that me or Mr. Thomas or anyone else on this call can do to help you get to your goals. It first starts off with you having goals in life, knowing where you actually want to go. A lot of people said, I want to be this, I want to do that, but do your daily habits till it shows that. Because you can say you want to do this and you want to do that, but if you're not doing the actual work on a consistent basis to get there, it's going to be very, very hard for you to get there. So a lot of times when I share my story and what I've done, yes, anyone can do it, but are they willing to do it? So for me, it's just doing the little things over and over and over and over every single day. I've been a full-time entrepreneur for 10 years. And as of today, I'm still as hungry as I've been for a long time. So just imagine being hungry for 10 years. Most people give up after 5 months, 4 months. For me, it's just every single day that I wake up, I have this drive to just keep going, keep going, keep going. And if you don't keep going through the ups and through the downs, guess what happened? When tough times come around, look at Mr. Thomas' background. He put in years and years and years of work to be able to live the lifestyle that he live now. But we live in such a microwave society where people feel as though I got started in a business and in 1 year I should be rich. It doesn't take that. Listen, most millionaires are not millionaires until they're in their 50s, maybe their late 40s. But because of the microwave society that we live in today, we expect it, because we see people, they blow up overnight. But guess what? It don't happen overnight. It doesn't work like that. See, the work that we do behind the scenes is the real work that got us to where we're at today. So if you're on this call today and you're looking for a secret or a potion or just something to just help take your life to the next level, it all starts with you. It all starts with you. It's not going to happen easy. Listen, if it was easy, everyone would do it. But I realized that most people, they take their foot off the gas around this time of the year. This is where you should be working your hardest. While everyone is relaxing, everyone's stuffing their faces, everyone's spending time, everyone is traveling, people are saying, man, I can't wait till the new year. Your new year is supposed to start 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 6 months ago. I'm not waiting until next Tuesday to say, you know what? I'm ready to change my life, because you're already too late to the party. You're supposed to start a while back. So for me, it always made sense to do the opposite of what everybody else is doing. So while everyone else is chilling and hanging out and, kicking with their feet up, drinking beer and wine and just hanging out, this is where I'm putting together things so that when the new year starts, I'm off to a rocket fast start. So what are you doing right now as an entrepreneur? Do you already have your goals right now? Do you know where you want to be in the next 5 years? Are you willing to do the work? Because it's the work that's going to get you there, but it's going to be the work that's going to keep you there. Because there's a lot of people that have success and titles, but are they still here today? When I look left and I look right, there's not too many people that I started with that's still here. But I'm still here. I'm still getting paid from ACN on a weekly basis, 10 years later. And I tell you guys all the time, it doesn't matter the amount. It matters that when was the last time you got to check every single week for something that you started 10 years ago? Just think about it. Most people don't get paid, but guess what? The average person is still paying for things that they purchased 10 years ago. So for me, it just made sense to get involved in a business and not only just get involved, but take it serious. Take the business serious. Go out there and build it. There's no secret to how to get to the top. The only way to get to the top is hard work, dedication, and consistency, and just keep doing it over and over to the point where you just know how to do it. And by you just know how to do it, guess what's going to happen? Your people are going to follow you. See, the ultimate goal in this business is duplication. If you don't have anyone that's out there building a business and it's just you building a business, it's going to take you a little bit longer to get to where you need to go. But they said that what if you had 100 people talking to one person a day? Now you guys are just exposing the business to 100 people. And let's just say out of those 10 people, 5 became customers and 5 became business partners. But if it was just relying on you to be the only person to go out there and to talk to 100 people every single day, you're going to get burnt out. So the ultimate goal is duplication. The ultimate goal is system. Save yourself time, energy, and money. That's how you're able to have success in a company, but you're able to enjoy it while you're having success. You don't want to be the person that said, in 20 years, I'm going to be able to live how I want to live. No, you can live it now while you're building a business, but it's going to take a lot of work. And we make it look so easy, but behind the scenes, there's a lot of work that's involved in getting us to where we need to be. If you think about it, the average person is not going to be here 10 years from now, but you're talking to someone that's still here 10 years from now. They got to be doing something right. They got to be doing something right. So for me, it was always about learning from people that had what I wanted. If this person been successful in a business for many, many years and they're making money, they traveling, they're not just stuck in the same routine, those are the individuals that I want to learn from. But it's not going to happen easy. So many times people want the background that Mr. L. Thomas is at, but it requires a lot of work. But you guys didn't see those long nights. You don't see those long drives and just the ups and the downs. And it's not easy. And that's what I want to get everyone on the call to understand, that even though we make it look easy, when we talk, it sounds easy. It's not easy. Because if it was easy, everyone would be in this position. If it was easy, everyone would have a successful business. Everyone would be living nice and doing what they want to do. But guess what? There's only a few amount of people that's able to go through that journey consistently for many, many years. I'm not telling you I just started this 2 years ago. It's 10 years. I just turned 30 years old. I'm not even 31 yet. And it's all I've done for the past 10 years. I sacrificed my 20s to become an entrepreneur. And instead of me partying, instead of me traveling all the time and trying to live my best life in my 20s, because they said, you know what? You only live your 20s once. But why would you not take your 20s serious where it can set you up for the rest of your life? Because that was the best thing that I ever did, was take my 20s serious and say, you know what? It's all about entrepreneurship. It's all about entrepreneurship. And that's what gives me the time freedom now to be able to spend time with my son, to be able to take my son to school, be able to go do things and not have to be like, man, I can't go do this because I got to go punch a 9 to 5 and be somewhere that I don't want to be. And there's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5. But if you don't love what you do and you're just doing it to pay the bills, why are you doing it? Why? I'd rather do something that I do want to do and still be able to do the things that I do want to do. So for me, it was just all about just doing the work now. Stop waiting, stop hoping, just do the work. Because the work works, and people, they love to be talked to soft, but I promise you that if I had people that talk to me the way that I'm talking to you guys today, I probably would have got there faster. But the world that we live in, people are so used to just being babyfied and just, tell me the things I want to hear. No, I'm going to tell you the things that you need to hear. And what you need to hear is you need to do the work. You just need to do the work. That's all it comes down to, is the work. Stop trying to get around from doing the work. You're not going to recruit that big A player that's going to bring in 1,000 people and take you to SVP. It's just not going to happen, because if you're not that person, they're going to fly past you and you're never going to make money off of them. Every person that I knew that waited around for that A player to come involved in that business, when that A player came, they wasn't ready and it surpassed them. And you never was able to reap the benefits. But if you become the right person and you position yourself, when those individuals do come in your business, you can now reap the benefits. of when they're signing people up, when they're getting customers. You're getting paid off of them instead of just saying, you know what, I have all of these people under me, but I'm not making no money off of it. Listen, what's the point of recruiting a lot of people if you're not gonna make no money off of it? We're in a for-profit business. This is not a non-profit. You can start your own nonprofit when you make some profit, but this is a profit business. Your team want to see you making money. At the end of the day, I think Jim Rohn said it, the way we keep numbers is why? Making money. If your team is not seeing you making money, your team is not seeing you doing anything that they aspire to be or aspire to have, then why are you doing it? See, everything that I do is to inspire other people to be like, man, if this guy can be retired from corporate America for 10 years and he's been living his life. Again, it's not about the money because the person that's making $100,000 a year can be living better than the person that's making $1 million a year. Because it's not always about money. It's about a quality of life. But guess what? You got to have some type of money in order to live some type of quality of life. So at the end of the day, it is about the money. Get in the mindset of, I need to make money. Because when you make money, you can teach your team how to make money. And when you teach your team how to make money, it trickles down. And guess what happened? Now you got a whole team of people that's self-motivated to go out there to make money. Everyone's happy. Because that's the purpose of why we got involved in this business, right? You can't help the poor being one of them. You cannot help the poor being one of them. So all the people on this call that have dreams and goals and helping people and doing that, you got to help yourself first. Because if you can't help you, how you going to help me? If you don't love you, how you going to love me? So again, I'm just real, I'm upfront, and I'm straight to the point because I understood that these principles that I'm talking about, it worked for me. I'm not telling you something that didn't work for me. It worked. Because when everyone was laughing about me saying, man, in 10 years, I'm still going to be making money. Those same people that was laughing at me, 10 years later, they're not making money from things that they started 10 years ago. They're not. So people are going to laugh at you. People are not going to understand you. But at the end of the day, you got to do this for you. You got to do it for you. No one is coming to save you. AC have put together everything that you need. All of these calls that Mr. Thomas is doing. Just listen, this is all extra because he don't have to do it. We don't have to do it. But we choose to continue to pour into other people because we know that, listen, life is better on the other side. It's better on the other side. Just think about it. Right now is what? It's 11 o'clock. Most people, they can't wait to go to lunch. I eat lunch anytime I want to. Why? Because I'm time free. It's not always about the money. How would you feel if you can wake up every single day when you're finished sleeping? When some of my friends and them call me and it's 10:30 in the morning and I answer the FaceTime, they like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm asleep. I gotta get up until I'm finished sleeping. Listen, waking up when you're finished sleeping feels so much better than waking up to an alarm clock. Listen, the only alarm clock that I have on my phone is for this call. I lied to you now. This is the only alarm clock. Why? Because life is all about living it to the fullest. Again, working out, taking care of your health. Listen, it's about to be a new year. Start over today. Say, you know what? I'm going to start eating more healthier. Why? Because you'll have more energy. See, this is what stops most people from getting where they need to go because they spend so much time, money, and energy on putting food in their mouth instead of actually going out there and doing the healthy things that's going to help put food in the generations to come in their mouths. Because what I'm doing is for my family. I'm not just doing it for me. So I said to myself, you know what? In order for me to be here to support my family and put my family in a better position, I got to take my health serious because my health is, listen, if you eat a bunch of junk every single day, you're going to have junk energy. Just think about it, right? If you're going to put 83, I guess it's 83, right? Gas in a Ferrari, what's going to happen to that Ferrari? It's going to blow the engine, right? So just imagine the junk that you're putting into your body every single day and you're asking yourself, man, I'm not motivated to do this. I'm not motivated to talk to this person. Why? Because you don't have the energy, because you're putting junk into your body and you're expecting to get to a certain point in life. So for me, I understood that you got to be healthy because health is wealth and it's going to show off in many different aspects of your life. So by me going to the gym, doing cardio, just eating fruits, smoothies, just eating healthy, it changed my life forever. When everyone laughed at me when I said, man, I'm not eating meat no more, and I'm not judging you for doing it, I said to myself, anything that I feel as though slowing me down as a person, I don't need it. I want to be like an Energizer Bunny. When I wake up in the morning, I can go and run 10 miles right now. I'm 30 years old. I'm running most of these young 20-year-old guys. Why? Because I've been taking care of my body. I said to myself, I don't want to drink alcohol. I'd rather pop champagne. Why? Because it's a different level of lifestyle. I'm not drinking a whole bottle of champagne, but a glass or two every month and a half, it won't hurt nobody. But I'm doing it. Why? Because I'm celebrating. Because I'm actually doing the work. See, most people got to put down the beer and pick up a book. For the same price that it cost you for that 20 pack of beer, you could have got Think and Grow Rich and it could change your life forever. People just think it's all about the money. No, but guess what? You need money to live a quality of life. It costs more money to eat healthy than to do to eat junk. That's why most people eat junk, because all they know is cost over value. I'll spend $20 on a salad before I spend $5 on a 5-piece. Why? Because it's going to help give me the energy. And listen, when you look good, people respect you more. You ever met someone in the gym that's been putting their work? You know they didn't buy it. So you respect them because you know the amount of work that it takes to consistently get up 5, 6 days out of the week and to go into a place and just pump iron all day. Even me, I like going to the gym, but I hate it because it's like, but guess what? I love the results. Because when it's time for me to do business and I put that suit on, I feel good, look good. And guess what? When you feel good and you look good, people want to do business with you. People don't want to do business with a person that's sloppy. Listen, if your car is sloppy, your business is sloppy. Your personal life is sloppy because how you do one thing is how you do everything. And I know this call might be tough, but guess what? This is the conversation that you need to have. Because so many times people are just focused on the money, but guess what? The money is going to come to you when you become the right person. You got to become the right person. Listen, there's no lack of money. They print it every single day. So all the money that you want, listen, is out there. But if you're not the right person, it's going to either empower you or it's going to destroy you. See, money just magnify whoever you was. You was a bad person before it, you're going to be a bad person with it. You was a good person with it. Without it, you're going to be a bad. Listen, it's just what it is. It is what it is. Money just magnify you as a person. So I want you guys to understand that. Start taking care of the other parts in your life and watch the money start to come to you. Because you don't got to chase it. It comes to you. You got to do the work, though. Just think about it, right? If you go out to the lake and you got bread and you start chasing around the ducks with the bread, what are they going to do? They're going to run away. But if you just put it right in front of them, they're going to come to you. Same way for the men on the call. You spend all your time, energy chasing women when you should be chasing your dreams and chasing businesses and things like that. Because guess what? Once you get the money, listen, it is no lack of women, man. And this is what stops a lot of guys from getting where they need to go because they put more time and energy into chasing women than they do into chasing their dreams. I'm telling you, when you chase your dreams, when you get to where you need to go, you don't got to chase them. Trust me. They chase you. And by that time, you don't have time for it. You're too busy doing what you got to do. For the ladies on the call, what if you spent as much time into your goals, your dreams, your vision, than you do your makeup and, worrying about your exterior? What about your interior? What about your mindset? Because those will get you in the rooms that can change your life and meet the type of people that you need to meet. So for me, again, it's always been about doing the work, because when you do the work, you feel good. But more importantly, everything just seemed to work out for you. I never skipped. Listen, I never took any shortcuts. I went through it. I think Steve Harvey said it. If you're already in hell, why would you stop? Keep going. So when you're going through things in life that might not, be the best time in life, you got to keep going. And that's my mindset. My mom, she think I'm crazy because no matter what I go through, it's like I never went through it because I'm so tunnel vision. Like, all right, cool, that happened, but I got to keep going. I can't stop and dwell on anything that happened because the time that I take to stop and dwell, it might put me back years. And I want to enjoy my life. I'm going to be here until I'm 100 plus years old. I got 70 plus more years of this life. And guess what? I want to enjoy it to the fullest. So guess what? I'm going to do the work now. I'm not going to wait till I'm 50 to say, you know what? I'm going to start eating healthy and working out and taking care of myself. No, I'm going to do it while I'm young. So that when I'm 50, I still look like I'm 20. When I'm 70, I look like I'm 40. Look at Mr. Thomas. You put him in the room with another 25-year-old, they think he's 21. Because for some reason, when you age and you get money, you look younger. I don't know what it is. Because you're not stressed. Aren't you tired of being stressed on this car? Aren't you tired of worrying about money? There's no lack of money out here. You're just not willing to do the things that you need to do. So for the people on the call that listen to the conversation today, for the people on the call that feel as though, man, this guy's mean. Why is he talking to me like this? Because no one ever talked to you like this. And you need to listen to people talking to you like this because they actually care. Because most of the time, people are going to tell you the things that you want to hear instead of telling you the things that you need to hear. So again, I'm just talking to you the way that I wish people talked to me growing up. Because if they did, I probably would have been a millionaire by the time I was 18 years old. But I'm just so thankful for the knowledge, the wisdom, the information, the things that I've learned, the things that I've went through, and I didn't sit around complaining about it. I just kept going. And that's why I'm still here today. Don't you want to be here 20 years later saying, I started a business 20 years ago and I've been making money every single week for the past 20 years? I want to say that. I don't want to say, man, I got started in a business 20 years ago, but I just started making a lot of money 20 years later. That's cool, but no. You could have been enjoying life throughout your whole entire journey while you're making money. You can earn while you learn. You can do it. Don't you want to be where the palm trees at? Just look at the background that Mr. Thomas is at. I can't. Like, I'm about to book a flight to Miami in 2 weeks, man. You just motivated. I'm going to Miami in 2 weeks. Because at the end of the day, just imagine you can still make money and travel and do the things you need. You don't have to stop living life in order to make income. You can make income while you live in life. So that should be your goals for 2024. I want to be able to live life to the fullest and make money and don't have to compromise either or. So again, I hope that you guys learned something this year. I hope you guys take the information. Listen, don't listen to the messenger and how the message is perceived. Listen to the message. A lot of times people hear, you speak a certain way and they're like, oh, I like the message, but I don't like how it's being said to me. See, that's where you got to change your mindset. Because a lot of times the people that's talking to you good and sweet and stuff like that, those are the people you got to watch out for. The people that's telling you straight how it is the people that actually care because they don't have to do it. So for me, I'm going to talk to you the way that you need to be talked to because at the end of the day, I want you to get to this point in life where you're living life and you're not just chasing money. The money chases you. Every day my phone rang. That's why I got 2 phones. Because people, guess what? They trying to figure out, man, how can I make some money with you? Teach me something because clearly you know how to do something. So again, I hope you guys were able to do something this year to impact your life. Write your goals down. Start today. Don't wait till next week. Start today and just guess what? Just go do the work. And I promise you, it all will work out. But it's not going to be easy. It's not going to happen overnight. It might take you 5 more years. It might take you 10, but so what? You're going to be 10 years old anyway. Just do the work. Because I promise you, life is better on the other side, but it's not going to happen easy. But I promise you, it's all worth it. So I do want to pass the call back to Mr. Thomas, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the near future.